Good morning, my dear students. So today I will be demonstrating how to use Microsoft Excel to calculate descriptive statistics, as well as how to create histograms and box and whiskers plots using the software. Also, I would like to demonstrate as well how you can make a cross tabulation or a contingency table using again the pivot table function. Okay, so here I have my data. So ang data ko dito are test scores. And let me just delete this one. I added that from a while ago. And we will try to organize this data for a bit. Let's make a table and then let's number the data so that we know how many test scores do we have. So we can autofill this by highlighting 1 and 2 and then double clicking on this corner. So I see that I have 30 test scores in my data. Let me just center this. Okay, so first let's compute our descriptive statistics. Let's start with the mean, the median, and the mode, our measures of central tendency. So the formula for getting the mean or the average is equal, and then average. There are some suggestions. I will click this one. I need to get the average of this set of values. So I can just click here on the column label B, and this should appear. I need to put a closing parenthesis on this one. So click enter. Okay, so as it turns out, my mean, my average is 71.43. So I can reduce the decimal places there. Now, how about the median? I will just type median and then choose that um, column and then enter. So the median is 71. So very close to the mean. By the way, you can manually highlight them. You can manually highlight the values like this. Just in case na meron ka pang another table here on the bottom of this column. Kasi pag sinelect mo yung column heading, maging B, column B, yung iyong median na kinukuha, mapapasama yung mga values na nandito. So, you have to, in that case, you have to manually highlight the values. You can click on this, the formula bar, and makikita mo naman kung ano yung mga values na napasama sa ano mo, sa formula mo. Kasi ma-highlight siya here on blue. Okay, so the median is 71. How about the mode? The most frequently occurring value. So mode. Okay, so I have three choices here. I guess I will select this one. The second one. And then click on the heading, enter. Okay, so pag nag-appear itong parang error na ito, that just means that for that set of values, you don't have any mode. Walang nag-occur twice. Sige, tingnan natin if I put another 45 there. So you see, meron na akong mode na 45 kasi dalawa na yung 45. Let's put another 95. Okay, single mode. Let's try if we can use the multiple one. Okay, still it's 45. Huh. Okay, let me get back on you on that one. Okay, so let's just remove that para masabi natin that actually let's type none. I think that would be better. Now, how about the range? the range is maximum minus minimum. So you can find the maximum by entering equals max and then open and close parentheses, put inside the parentheses kung saan mo hanapin, minus min, the minimum. And do that again as well. Click enter. So the range is 50. Double check natin, why is it 50? Maximum is 95, and then the minimum is, I think it's 45. Okay, so we really would get a range of 50. Now, how about standard deviation? Let us adjust the column width. stdev. Ang piliin mo dito ay population, since we are assuming that this is already the test scores of the whole class. The teacher doing this analysis, hindi lang siya nag-pick ng sample. Pag sample lang yung kinukunan mo, edi itong may .s. But since we are getting the entire population, let's select this one. Okay, so this is the standard deviation. How about the variance? The variance is, I also have a formula for variance, bar.p, since this is a population. Okay, sige nga, tingnan natin kung ang square ng 13.8 ay 190.5. Okay, so I guess that's the correct answer. Okay, so these are my descriptive statistics for this set of data. Okay, now I'd like to create a histogram for this particular data so that I can visually show the distribution of the scores. Before I can construct the histogram, I need to first create yung aking table of values. I need to organize this test scores into different ranges. Like for example, 45 to 55, 56 to 65, and then how many test scores ang pasok on those particular bins or on those particular ranges. So what I would do is I would need a pivot table, insert pivot chart. I'd like to place my pivot table here, enter, and okay. So I only have one data lang naman, no? So I will put the scores in the axis and also put the scores in the values. Kaya lang, ang nangyayari dito is, ina-add niya yung, kasi sum of the scores. Ang gusto ko lang makita is the count or the frequency. So I will change that here, value field setting. I need to choose the type of calculation, count. Will delete this for now. Ibig sabihin lang po nito, there are one test scores na 45 ang score. There are one student na nakascore ng 66. One student na nakascore ng 95. Gusto ko mabuo yung groupings. So what I will do is I will just click on any of these values and then click on groups. So the minimum, a while ago, I know that the minimum is 45 and the maximum is 95. So I am sure that with this starting and end points, that all of the test scores will be included in my counting. So okay na sa akin to. By 10, that means 45 to 55, I guess. Click OK. Okay, so that is going to be my frequency distribution. Sige po. I will highlight this and then I will click on this chart to get the histogram. Yes, I need to copy that and paste the values only. Okay, let me just fix the widths. So these are, I can also change the headings, the test scores. And then these are my frequency. Okay, hopefully I can do the histograms now. Histogram. Okay, sometimes you have to tinker on on the histogram kasi hindi yung categories yung nade-display niya on on this axis. So what you do is you format the axis, and instead of selecting automatic, you choose by category. So ayun po. Since you selected by category, lumalabas na yung 45 to 54, here 55 to 64, and so on. For 45 to 54, tatlong students yung naka-score within that bin, within that range. You can also add some axis titles kasi sometimes it's confusing, no? If your charts and graphs doesn't have titles. So here it's number of students, histogram of the scores. Okay, so that's your histogram for this particular data set.